Good morning, this is Airpost Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for this new week. Today is Tuesday and today I read for Leo, Virgo, Libra and Scorpio. And the reading starts with Leo. Welcome, Leo. There are two cards from the Moon and Stars Tarot. Card number 1 is the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is about opportunities, love, overflowing of emotions, and the meaning is satisfaction. Positive emotions, they are overflowing within your relationships, business or career prospects, and creative projects. There is a deep feeling of emotional satisfaction as you lead from the heart, so allowing abundance to flow freely within your life. If you are in a relationship, the card can mean the next step or a grand gesture. And if you are single, you are in the right state of mind to search for new love. Psychic growth is going well, and new opportunities, they will present themselves to you. So the card is a good omen. There is a moon message. There is a new reason to be thankful. Card number 2 is the Nine of Cups. It's about gratitude, success, and rewards. And the meaning of the card is fulfillment. You are content and blessed as your wishes come true. There is a sense of deep emotional fulfillment in all that you do, as you have achieved or you are close to what you had set out to do. There are good times ahead to be shared with your family and friends, and if you are euphoric, count your blessings and be gracious and sensitive to those who are less fortunate. This card reveals the stars have answered your prayers and you will be given the opportunities to receive your heart's desire. There is a moon message. Keep manifesting and taking action while asking the moon to help make it a reality. The good tarot card for you is the Queen of Earth. And the card is about practical and grounded, trustworthy, earthy, resourceful, a gardener who tends to what has been planted. See this? I am committed, down to earth, and clear about my goals. I am honest as I work with others to keep it real and be true to what we are doing and the challenges before us. I use all my resources wisely, whether they are finances, opportunities, or people willing to help me in my endeavors. The Nature's Whispers card is empowerment. The moment for respect for life and all living things, attuning to nature and to the creatures of the earth is at hand. Tune into the deep well of compassion that spills over readily to anyone who needs your help. You are being directed to take action, to remove difficulties and resolve problems. Be receptive to guidance from wherever it happens to come. And do not be surprised to receive support from unusual avenues. Be alert to seemingly random input, which will give you clues and ideas that had not occurred to you earlier. And once you have picked up these signs, then pursue them diligently and with determination. The potential for them to pay off is immense. As soon as you know what action to take, then take it. The Path of Light Oracle card is responsibility, and it starts with a verse in the Gita who says, diligently fulfill your responsibilities to yourself, your family, and the world at large, and put all your heart, soul, and effort into fulfilling your dharma and duties. Do everything you can to help out and contribute to all situations you encounter. This verse is extremely relevant to the modern day as it contradicts the fundamental premise of our society, which is that we should put ourselves first above all else. Over the past several hundred years, the modern mind has been shaped to believe that what is best for me will be best for everyone else, so we should just do as we please. We have been cleverly conditioned to be completely self-interested and self-centered. We have become trapped in the ignorance of our ego. But this is not our natural state. For millions of years, human beings have lived and evolved together in tightly connected small groups who would live and die for each other. We are beings who, for the most part, need close connections with others, both for companionship and for survival. The very essence of the Gita is about how to transcend the self-centered ego perspective that keeps us separate and disconnected and produces fear, anger, and suffering. Instead, through the perspective of oneness, we aim to live well in accordance with our ideal and the highest values of life, with the intention that everything we do is for the advancement and the well-being of ourselves, all beings, and of all life. This is taking responsibility. Often when we do what we want, however, what feels right for us, we are acting from the lower ego, not our true self. And lost in self-interest, we can fail to carry out our responsibilities to the self, to our family, and to others. So the Gita is asking us to do our dharma, duties, and responsibilities with all our effort and all our heart, with the intention of serving and loving our family, all beings, and life with all we do. So to offer our service and our work without any expectation of reciprocation or reward, and without any other attachment to what comes externally from our service, we are successful in carrying out our work in this way we are nourished with inner peace and fulfillment that surpasses any external reward. When things do not go according to plan, when there is chaos and challenge in our lives, or when things are falling apart, it is easy and reflective to look for someone else to blame. And in these circumstances, it is important that we take responsibility for our own lives because, after all, it is our life. We have created our life with our choices. That is what the law of karma tells us, and we cannot get around it. So even when there is someone to blame, obviously and objectively, and even if it appears as though we are a victim of circumstance, it is still most appropriate for us to take responsibility for our own part and ask these questions. How did I contribute to this? What was my role? And what could I have done to avoid this? And what should I do in the future? Taking responsibility is not only the right thing to do for others and the best thing we can do for our own growth and evolution, but it is also instantly empowering when we take responsibility for something. Then we remember the truth that we are creating our lives through our actions, rebuking the illusion that we are a victim of circumstances. Taking responsibility enables us to improve things for ourselves, our families, our communities, and the world at large. So commit to doing as much as possible to help shoulder the weight of the world for those around you. The Chakra Wisdom Oracle card is next. Out came Wisdom, and it is a green card, so relates to the fourth chakra, namely the heart chakra. The Wisdom card relates to the sage, saying wisdom is knowing the difference between a calculated risk and plain stupidity. The legend is that one day a young sagebrush is asking his grandfather how to grow old with wisdom, and the elder is answering, we must learn from our mistakes, and before you worry about something, ask yourself if it will be important in the future. Enjoy your present form as we all change with time. The inspiration here is to ask, is there some wise counsel that you have sought only then to ignore it? Are you trying to do things alone? A solution may come from those more experienced than yourself. So stay in the present moment and do not let your thoughts jump ahead. Do this personal inquiry by asking, do I go with my heart or do I go against it? Am I ready to live in my leadership? The key ideas here are wise counsel, focusing energy, honoring yourself, contributing to the whole, being chosen, being content, and transformation. And the keywords, they are maturity, tranquility, and support. You can do this meditation Imagine yourself at a huge campfire. The great servant approaches and his energy radiates towards you. He speaks to you not with words, but with energy. Allow the wisdom of the message to reach you, and when you have received the message, the great servant will depart. And when you are ready, come back to your reality and ask, what was the campfire's message to me? And the last card is the Bob Ross Oracle card. Out came the Artist. Bob Ross truly believed an artist lives in each and every one of us. Sometimes it just would take a little work to find this artist. He said, when you buy your first tube of paint, you get an artist's license, and that license says you can do anything that makes you happy. The artist gives us the license to be ourselves and to explore whatever that means for us. After all, artists, they are expected to be a little weird and different. So do not disappoint people by simply following the rules that society dictates. Be your unique self, however that might manifest, and do the things that give you joy in life. That was the reading for Leo. Thank you very much for listening, Leo. I do wish you a beautiful day. I wish you a grateful week. I am sending lots of love out to you. Take care and goodbye.